Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Look at the Stars starting group.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star, as all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans. And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
The 10-footer. Good.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. The drive by Russell. Cantanella. You know what? The Elites go the other way with it. Mudiay pass to Booker.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
So it's the Stars now. Pass to Russell. Here's Fultz. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Stars on defense. They trail by 1. Outside Thomas. And there's the pass to Okafor. Three-pointer. It's in from long range. One more from Thomas. Thomas got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Elites. The Stars trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Thomas in a 2-guard. Towns is out there with Okafor. Then it's Mudiay, and it's Cox in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the game right now for the Elites. And the shot is good.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Mudiay kicks to Thomas. Fires the 3. The Stars with the rebound. Russell with it. Here's the screen on the wing. Johnson to the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Thomas.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Al Russell following the miss by Emmanuel Mudiay from deep. Back to Russell. Inside. Cantonella, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the elites.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're also clicking at the free throw line, not wasting any of those opportunities.
Moutier kicks to Towns. Dishes it to Thomas. Curls it from outside. Thomas got 6 points in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now, here is Russell. Down low, Cantonella. And the rebound goes to the elites. Towns has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Thomas kicks to Towns. The dish to Okafor. The feed now to Moutier. From deep, Thomas. And the dunk by Towns.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead, and in the cruelest way possible.
You're right, Ken. Those putback jams sting, don't they, my goodness?
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now. Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And the Stars have possession. 15-point game. Kicks to Russell. Looking to end the run. And the layup is up and in. Russell's got 5 now.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And the Stars have possession. Following the three-pointer by Freak. Russell against Thomas. The drive by Russell. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Moutier. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Thomas against Russell. The three, and he gets it to go. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Thomas dishes to Okafor. Takes the 3. 3 ball falls through. Another from Thomas. Thomas got 21 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Stars have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And the elites with the possession. They're on a 16-7 run. It's Thomas outside. And again, it's the elites with a 3.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
And here's Bird following the three-pointer by Freak. Count the bucket.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Moutier kicks to Thomas. From deep. Can't get it to go. The Stars trail by 16. The drive by Russell. It's hauled in by Thomas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Move the ball.
This one for 3. Can't get it to go. And it's the Stars the other way. Bird with it. Now Thomas defending. Russell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Elites leading by 14. Feeds it to Thomas. Lets the three fly. The Stars with the rebound. Pass to Bird. And the shot is good. Bird's got 5 points. Points now this quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Johnson right side. And they're pushing it up. Here's Moutier. Finished off the break. Moutier's got his second basket of the night.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
To the inside. Takes it from 10. That's good. Moutier's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Thomas against Russell. Johnson's shot is off.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Now Bird following the three-point attempt by Freak, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Bird. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. The Elites leading by 18. Jokic passes to Thomas. Shoots the 3. The Stars with the rebound. Outside Russell. Bird outside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Portis, he's checked in for the Elites. And so we conclude.
Substitution on the court. All right, fans, get loud. Here we go.
And welcome back to the Rising Stars Challenge, a showcase for the up-and-coming stars of the NBA.
And what a showcase this game has been for the league's best and brightest young stars.
And you know, one of my favorite things is seeing the camaraderie between the players. I mean, both of these teams really enjoying playing together and against each other.
On the court for the Stars. They set the pick. Russell high post. Thomas is there. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Russell against Thomas. And stolen by Thomas. And oh, here we go with Thomas. Nobody back. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
So it's the Stars now. The Elite's getting the bucket there. That one's good, and the Elite lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Johnson. Johnson's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And Thomas, here we go. He feeds it to Towns. He kicks it to Moutier. He dishes it to Thomas. The long distance 3 is buried. Thomas got 29.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Okafor grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Now here's Thomas. He has 29.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
D'Angelo Russell. That's his second personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Thomas, no luck.
There are going to be times, I think, when it's okay to take a shot like that, but not on that possession.
Well, when would the times be, partner? Well, I'll get back to you later. The only excuse for a shot like that is if you're trying to beat the buzzer. That's the only time you can justify it. Stay down. Stay down.
The Stars have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First free throw is good.
At the line for 2.
And so Russell hits them both. The Elite's leading by 10. Moutier kicks to Thomas. Pass to Towns. Dishes it to Booker. Out to the wing. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Moutier's got 8.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They set the pick. Russell kicks to Johnson. Screen by Russell. And he gets the bucket. He's got 7.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
All right, fans, get live once more. Go, Elite, stands through.
Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score, and that makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it, okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Now here's Booker after D'Angelo Russell's miss. There's Thomas with the 3. And again, it's the Elites with the 3.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Full defended by Booker. Teardrop shot. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 32.
Complete domination. What a game for Thomas.
At
He's got 32 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
And both free throws good for Thomas. The Stars trail by 16. And the pass to Russell, stolen by Thomas. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well-coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Elites.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 36, and it's good.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Russell against Thomas. There's the pick. The drive by Russell to stop the run. Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant one foul of the game. And that's going to do it.
And it's a much earlier end to this game for him than he would have wanted. He brought it on himself, though, Kevin. I mean, 2 fouls that were way too forceful.
Hey, G, the official's not cutting him any slack on the second one, but that usually is the way it goes. You know, once you've crossed the line and committed the first flagrant, there's a zero-tolerance policy. We all know that when it comes to the next one. Portis, he's checked in for the Elites. That free throw missing.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. To the wing right side. Russell with a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Towns dishes to Mudia. The feed to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Elites from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 11.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
From past the arc, and again it's the Elites with a 3.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the Stars. Unloads from 13, and the bank shot is good. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Thomas's shot is off. Stolen by Thomas. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got